Hi, this is Josh Clark with the 3 daily success habits. And you notice I did say daily. The key to a successful NeoLife business comes down to just 3 things. Now, before we jump into them, I do want to first mention that you have to have your mindset right. And they say a picture's worth 1,000 words. So we're going to illustrate the 3 daily success habits with a baseball diamond. But the first thing when you step into the home plate with the bat, you've got to be all in. You've got to be committed when you step into that plate. Because the guy on the pitcher's mound isn't your friend. He's out to strike you out. And so I want to tell you right now, just honest and upfront, there will be challenges in this business. But if you're committed, if you're all in, rather than those being roadblocks, they'll merely be obstacles that your momentum and your commitment to this business will carry you right over. So the first thing is you've got to be all in. Now, what is the key to being all in? Well, first you have to have a clear and compelling why that drives you to build this business. And oftentimes people will give just pat answers like, well, I want to help people or I want to make some money. But I really need you to peel back the layers on that onion and discover truly what is your why? What is it that will motivate you and drive you to put forth the daily actions, the daily habits that will lead to your success? Okay, so now that we have that, your clear and compelling why, which drives you to be all in and committed, let's run the bases. First base is use the products, right? Now that kind of goes without saying, but I want to encourage you, use all the products. You know, you want to use the skincare, you want to use the home care products, the cleaners. When someone walks in your home, they should see that you're all in, you're committed to your business. You know, why should you buy products if you had a general store? Why should you buy them from the store next door if you sell them yourself, right? Makes sense. Now, as part of using the products, you should also have a 100-point PV auto ship order in place. That way you're leading your team by example. It also puts you in place where you don't have to worry about being eligible for commissions and all through your business. The second thing, so we'll do 100-point auto ship. And then the second is join the challenge. Join the challenge. Now that's just a part of using the products and being the proof the products work. So even if you don't need to lose weight, you should join the fitness challenge. You can join one or both. Start with the 30 and the 90 and the 1 year, and again, lead your team by example. So that's the first thing, use the products every day. The second base that you're gonna run to is share the products, right? Very simple, but the key is actually doing it. You know, people always say, well, I want to be successful. Well, the key to being successful is being all in, using the products, sharing it every day. How many people should you share it with? Well, I would recommend at least 1 to 3 people every day. But you ought to break this down and ask yourself, you know, how many shake parties am I going to do every week? You know, how many one-on-one meetings am I going to do? How many new people am I going to introduce to the products every day? And then, just as important, how many people am I going to follow up with every day? Because the fortune is in the follow-up. But again, these are daily. You got to do it every day, not a bunch one day and then nothing for a week or two. The key to successful business owners with NeoLife is the consistency here. Okay, so number one, get your mindset right. Then you hit first base, just use the products, share the products. Now let's say somebody says, you know, Josh, I'm all in, you know, I'm using the products, I'm sharing it, but I'm not having the success that I'm seeking. Okay, here's the key then. You're not going to third base. What is third base? Well, third base is personal development. Now, what does that mean? That means listening to the conference calls, the product calls every Monday, listening to the leadership calls every Tuesday, the Spanish leadership calls on Wednesday. Because remember, you can't teach what you don't know, and you can't lead where you won't go yourself. So you got to lead by example. Also, you should be at every NeoLife meeting that comes up. If you can get there, you should be there. And then the other thing is just absolutely critically important, is the biggest event of the year, which is convention. You know, I know whether a NeoLife promoter is all in and committed. How do I know? I know by, are they following the 3 daily success habits? Are they registered and committed to coming to the biggest event of the year, the most important event of the year, the convention? So that's all a part of personal development, getting the training that you need to succeed. And I recommend that you do at least 15 minutes every day of personal development, whether it's reading a great book or whether it's listening to an audio, you know, get your personal development in. So these are the 3 daily success habits. I told you it's simple, but what's easy to do is also easy not to do. So ask somebody to hold you accountable if you're really committed to succeeding in this business. Ask somebody to follow up, someone you respect, to follow up with you once a week and ask you, hey, how are you doing? How are you doing with the 3 daily? And don't forget to break down the share the products share the products and the business, but to break that down into how many new people, how many follow-ups, how many shake parties are you gonna do? All right, that's it. It's that simple. Now let's go out and do it, and I'll see you at the top.